Believe it or not, there are countries where the drinking age is actually 6 years old. Yeah. Well, in the developed world, most countries place their legal drinking age at 18, and all of them have different measures of enforcement. Today's topic is that of the United States. In all 50 US states and its incorporated territories, the legal drinking age is 21. What also makes the US unique is the fact that they strictly enforce this policy. You cannot even enter any place that serves alcohol unless you're 21. You are banned from attending events that serve alcohol, and if you are caught being drunk underage, penalties range from hefty fines to juvenile, or in the case of 18 to 20-year-olds, prison time. You may wonder why. Well, alcohol has had a prominent role in the US's history even in colonial times. The average American drank about 13 liters of alcohol each year back in 1770. After American agriculture developed during the Revolutionary War, new beverages such as whiskey were also made from wheat, and people drank even more. By 1830, the average American drank 26 liters each year. This wasn't exactly popular with many politicians, and many of them, along with several organizations, made a campaign against it. In 1838, Massachusetts passed the first prohibition law, and by 1850, this movement had spread throughout the country. For the next several decades, alcohol was made illegal in all states. However, the prohibition was hard to enforce, and many illegal groups came up and took part in bootlegging, which is selling illegal alcohol. It basically turned into the alcohol version of the drug war, and large movements erupted to show their hatred of the law. It wasn't until 1933 when Congress passed the 18th Amendment, which finally struck down all prohibition laws.
Let them drink!
At the time, the adult age in the US was 21, and so if you were an adult, you could drink and do all the other rights that adults have. In 1971, the voting age was dropped to 18, however, and not only that, but in many states, the drinking age had also dropped to 18. So you may wonder, why did things change? Well, a lot of studies analyzed the effects of alcohol in car crashes, as it was much more prominent at that time. In 1982, 43% of drivers that had fallen victim to fatal car crashes in the US were driving under the influence. Many organizations, such as MAD or Mothers Against Drunk Driving, lobbied to raise the drinking age to 21. And in 1984, the Reagan administration pushed to sign the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, which raised the minimum requirement to 21.